because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
Good morning, everybody. Cap Nation Live. Thursday night football. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. Glad to have everybody here. Glad to have everybody tuning in. Lively bunch already, I see. Another day, another dollar. It is time to make that money. Welcome. Got something in my eyeball this morning. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but either way, we are here, ready to rock, ready to roll, ready to jump right into it and not waste any time. So welcome, everybody. Hopefully you guys are all having a blessed Thursday morning. Cheers to my coffee drinkers out there. Good morning. I don't know where my live chat is. There's my live chat. I say we've got a lively bunch to start this beautiful morning. A little spilled coffee to start as well. Brad, good morning. Sophia Smith, good morning. Statquap, good morning. Anthony, Jeff, what is going on, my brother? The other Jeff. We have two Jeff S's in here. Greg Engel, what's going on, sir? Nick, Nigo, what's going on? We are definitely in the element. Welcome on board as well. Thank you for jumping on board. 3 days of my personal plays. We will treat you the right way. 17 Clipper, what's going on? Edward with his A's jinx yesterday. Oh, Edward, that one's your fault there, buddy. Giving up on your team when they're down, so you're going to go fishing. Looking for that little black magic I see. It's okay. We'll give a free play back, all right? We gave one back yesterday on the Astros. I know. We're going to everybody blame Edward. All right, everybody blame Edward. He was the only one in the chat on the other side, so we'll just blame Edward. He was probably on San Diego plus 1.5 as well, being the cooler for the show. Just kidding. I like teasing Edward. Reggie, what's going on? What is going on? Tom, good morning. I'm just going to skip right over good morning to Edward. Good morning, Edward. Thank you for your kind text message this morning. Cassie Ruffin, good morning. Little Joff, good morning. Mr. Foster, good morning. Good morning, Brandon. Top of the morning to you. 17 Clipper in the house. Mike Smith in the house. Mark Shad, good morning. Who else is here? Let's see. Statquap in the house. Statquap, good morning. Nevrez, good morning. The real LT from Louisiana in the house. Adam, good morning. Scott, good morning. NBA Real Tape, good morning. We got a lot of Nicks in here now. Mr. Bear, good morning. Jay, good morning. Stephanie Cooper, good morning. Richie, good morning. Mike Scott, good morning. Daniel Ledger, good morning. Your first time catching this live. Fantastic. Excellent. Glad to have you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We go live 7 days a week. Richie, good morning. Richie says somebody is already trolling with the one thumbs down. It's okay. We welcome them here too. Much love for all the haters and the trolls out there. Alex, good morning. I'm just now catching up. We're almost caught up on the comments. Mike Scott, good morning. Michael from the Philippines, good morning. Kiss says, hey, fam, I signed up last night. My personal place, I go out by text message. I'm going to add you to the list right now. For some reason, I didn't see that order come through, but I'm sure it's there, and it was probably me just having tired eyes this morning when I redid my list. But my personal plays are always sent out, and we will get you on that list. I'm assuming you must be Dennis. Wait, no. Maybe you're not Dennis. There was a couple people that signed up late last night. Either way, we're going to get you on the list. Could be William. Either William or Dennis, one of the two. Either way, we're going to get you on the list. And you're about to get you're one of the two, and you're about to get a text message from me. And if you guys want to be cool and get on the same list as well, all you got to do is head over to the website, cappersdirect.com. Click on that premium tab. Scroll down. Pick out a package. And you too can get on the list. Juan, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, sir. Alrighty, 1 second, guys, and we're going to jump right into it because I do have to get off the live show right at 9 o'clock my time. I do have to get out of here right at 9 o'clock my time, unfortunately. So I do not want you guys to miss anything. Alrighty, just about ready to rock and roll. What we're going to do, we're going to dive right into it. We got 4 Major League Baseball playoff games today. We got college football. We got NFL football. And it's going to be a fantastic day. William, check your cell phone, sir. I just sent it to you. So you should be ready to rock and roll. Anybody else that I missed in here, good morning. Good morning, good morning. It was nothing personal. Mr. Nations, good morning. Cecil, good morning. Mac B, good morning. Carlos, good morning. What's going on, my brother? Matt, good morning. The Progs, good morning. LT says Walmart's really packed this morning. It's because you got Hurricane Delta rolling in, and you better be safe. Alex says Astros shit the bed yesterday. It was all Edwards' fault. Molly Cruel, good morning. Jeff S., is there an option to shut down the time or shut down the stream on a timer? No, unfortunately not. I got to click the button. Unfortunately. I just got done sending them. I literally just got done sending them. You should have got them, Jay. I'm looking at my text. You did get them, or at least they were sent. I'm sending you a screenshot of it right now. I do have an appointment at Apple. Unfortunately, it's tomorrow. For some reason, my phone's acting weird. Mike Scott says thumbs down to Edward. We're all going to be trolling Edward this morning. All right, so we got a very busy day. Jay, you should get them right now. They should be coming through right now. Very busy day and a lot of money to be made. Man, that mocha latte is good. I make a mean, not to toot my own horn, but if this whole sports gig doesn't work out, I think I could, at least go make a cup of coffee. Isaiah, good morning. If this whole sports thing doesn't work out, right? It does work out because it's all I've done for years. Anyways, man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited about the NFL game tonight. Bucks, Bears, Public riding Brady and the Bucks. The Sharps pushing that line down. Alex wrong. It's right here. I poured it in the wrong one, and once I started, I figured I wouldn't come back just to swap it out. But yes, it is definitely the wrong coffee mug. Brad, I can't make any shapes or anything like that, but I will tell you my coffee. I'll have to post a picture of it, but it looks like a gorilla face from where the 2 espresso shots come in and the milk's done frothing. It looks like the mouth, and it looks like a head of a gorilla. It's actually pretty. It's actually kind of neat. But yeah, definitely going to be a fun day today. I'm excited about the game. Sharps all over the Bears today. Some big tickets coming in on the Bears, pushing that line down, even though the bulk of the tickets, smaller mind you, happen to be on the Bucks. Isaiah Walker says free play pick. He's the man. Pay attention. Absolutely appreciate it. Alex's Dodger run line screwed me last night. Jansen has to go. We need a where's petition.org? We need to start that Jansen needs to go. Joe Kelly closed out a World Series, for crying out loud. Why are you bringing him in after Jansen screws it up? He's got that little rocking motion, little nerves rolling, and he screws the pooch, and he screws us again. And let me tell you, I am still flipping pissed off. Pissed off. And I know I got to let it go. You got to let it go. We all got to let it go. It's a new day. It's a new dollar. It's a new morning. But you know what? It's not so far off from last night, all right? Jansen used to be good. He used to be good. Used to. Like past tense. You mean behind time. A while ago. Arturo Pieces, Jansen has made me nervous for quite a while. You know, we used to be just nervous about Kershaw and fade Clayton Kershaw in the postseason. We don't have to do that anymore. Maybe we just need to start live betting the other team if they're within 3 runs in the 9th inning. Because Jansen is bad. So listen to these plays that I put out yesterday. This is my personal plays because I'm going to do the quick recap. All right? We're going to do the quick recap as well. Houston Astros team total over 4.5. Winner. The Dodgers first half laying a half a run. In the first 5, Winner. Dodgers on the run line. Up by 3. 9th inning. 1 out. That one pissed me off. I think it was the fact that we went 3-0 on Tuesday, 2-1 on Monday, 2-1 on Sunday, 2-1 on Saturday for my personal plays. I mean, we were just a nice little winning streak rolling. Should have been 3-0 yesterday. Alex should have hit his run line and his parlay. Everybody else that got screwed by him. This guy's making millions and millions and millions of dollars a year, and he can't even close out a game. Fantastic, fine, Dave Roberts. Move him somewhere into the 4th or 5th inning when you need that guy to come in and save your starter from getting in a big jam. Or just dump him and cut your losses short. So that was my personal plays. Premium plays had a 3-0 sweep yesterday. Premium Plays had a nice big 3-0 sweep yesterday. I think I saw the comment. Jeff said it. Jeff Sandling says 3-0 on Premium Plays my first day I sign up. Absolutely, that's the way we like to do it. We like to continue it there. So I expect nothing but the same type of performance from them today. But as always, remember, everybody always bet within your means, all right? Those heartbreakers like the Dodgers run line can sneak up and bite you in the ass at any time. So Premium Plays yesterday, we double dipped on the Astros team total over 4.5. We won that one. We took the Tampa Bay Rays plus 1.5. Winner. Big dog winner. And we also took the over 9, which I gave you guys all for free. Winner. The only one we dropped yesterday was the Houston Astros, and we're still, I don't know where Edward disappeared to, but we're going to blame Edward. Edward the cooler. We got to blame somebody, right? We got to blame somebody. So we're going to blame Edward. Just kidding. It's not Edward's fault. All right, everybody go easy on Edward. Just like teasing him. No love on the college game tonight. We've got a daily free play out on the college game. Just because there's a game doesn't mean I will put out plays on it. But we do have a daily free play in the daily free play video that's been out since last night on that game. Edward says, it says, haircut, bro. I hope they nick your ear. All right, Edward, I hope they nick your ear. How's that for love? I hope they nick your ear. Oscar, good morning. Thanks for joining us. Arturo P says, eating steak tonight. Love it. Matthew Janeski says, Kyle, I have a serious bet on the Athletics. I hedged with the Astros the past 2 days. Do you think I should hedge with the Astros today? I hadn't seen a starting pitcher yet confirmed before I started sending out my games when we went live, so I don't know who their starting pitcher is as of yet. I haven't looked to see if one was named, but I doubt one was named in the last 20, 30 minutes. Just depends for how much money it is and how you're feeling. Obviously, you're down 2-1. You're still on the brink of elimination, and it's not like it was an easy win for the Astros. I mean, for the A's yesterday. So it definitely wasn't the easiest win for the the Athletics yesterday. Junior Gonzalez, welcome, says your predictions failed yesterday with the Astros. Well, that was our smallest free play yesterday. That was just our daily free play. The big premium play I gave everybody in this live chat that you're joining us in right now, that was a big winner. That was a big winner. Tampa Bay Yankees over 9. And if you didn't make money on the free plays yesterday, then you didn't bet them correctly, because the premium plays are the bigger ones. But anyways, nonetheless, I'm pretty sure overall my predictions didn't fail yesterday. Predictions were pretty damn good yesterday. And pretty damn spot on yesterday, nonetheless. But anyways, I get it. You didn't make any money. You probably only bet the Astros. I don't know why you didn't bet the other one. Or maybe you did, but you just like pointing out the loser. It's okay. Some people do. But I'm pretty sure during the live show, I also gave out as leans the Braves minus 1.5. That was a winner. Yankees first 5 over, or Tampa Bay and Yankees game first 5 over 4.5. That cashed. Gave you guys the free play on the Rays and the Yankees. That was a premium play. That was easy. That was real easy. So I can't necessarily say my predictions failed yesterday. I think they were dead on. But hey, we're not going to go 100%. We're not going to go 100%. I don't expect to go 100%. I mean, let's be honest, it's reality. But if you really want the good stuff, you got to get on board. All right? You want the juice? Premium play members all went 3-0 yesterday. Predictions didn't fail there. My personal plays, we should have been 3-0, but we'll take 2-1 every single day of the week. We didn't fail there. The leans didn't fail. The free plays didn't fail. Nonetheless, we welcome Junior. We welcome everybody tuning in. Nick Crew, good morning. Says, you were on point, Kyle. Don't know what he was talking about. Terry Bass, good morning. Good morning, Terry. Cecil says you was dead on, Kyle. Good insight. Thank you. I appreciate it. Me and Edward were going, see, a little insight, a lot of you guys don't know, me and Edward were going back and forth by text message. He texted me saying, oh, yep, there's still time to hedge when the Astros were up 1-0. And then I was in the grocery store pushing a shopping cart. Yeah, Terry, Dodgers' ninth inning was definitely a fiasco. The Progs, is there always a donation Sunday? No, never. That was actually the first time. That was actually the very first time we've ever done that on a Sunday. But that won't be the case this Sunday. All right, guys. I'm ready to rock and roll. Molly Cruel likes the Miami Marlins. Junior, any predictions today on the Braves and the Marlins? I might, but I would hate for it to fail. You know what I mean? I'm just teasing you. I'm just teasing you, Junior. I like to tease people. Here's the thing. I'm gonna give you guys a little insight into the way I operate. If I ignore you, means I probably don't like you. If I tease you, I make fun of you, I interact, it means I like you. I like everybody here. Even the haters. Even Edward, the Cooler. Edward, we need to change your name. You're known as Edward the Cooler. But nonetheless, it don't matter if you're a hater, if you're a supporter, if you're a paying customer, you're here just for the free plays. Maybe you're just here for sports talk. Maybe you're just here just to shoot the shit in the barbershop of sports betting. I'm glad to have everybody here, including Oscar. Well, we do have Oscar here, but not the Oscar. We have Oscar. See, there's Oscar D. We have Oscar D, and then we have the Oscar. All right? The Oscar. Well, we don't like the Oscar, but Oscar D we like. The Progs, what's the best package to get all premium personal? Guaranteed Saturday and Sunday for 3 days. We don't have it just for 3 days. We have 3 days of premium plays, 3 days of my personal plays for $99 on sale. We always promote long-term. We always promote long-term. I get it. Not everybody can go long-term or doesn't want to. Long-term is where it's at, to be honest, in reality. Jeff, is it the same Oscar? Tell me I'm wrong. Mac B says Tulsa to upset Houston tonight. You mean Tulane? Or the A's? Couple Houstons playing tonight. Edward is the official Black Cloud of Cap Nation. I love it. Jeremy, it's the same Oscar. All right. So we don't like the Oscar. But don't worry. Since He just got wiser? Okay. Okay. So he caught me on a day when we had 500 plus here. So, nonetheless, here's our opinion on Oscar, all right? Oscar, that was your one-time exception. That was your one-time exception. After that, we dropped the hammer. Andrew, Jansen cost us all a lot of money last night. A lot of money. A lot of money. What do I think about the Bucks and the Bucks over? Well, we're going to take a look at that. Scott says, Kyle, this is my first class of the day. Thank you. So, we're going to give Oscar his one and only free pass. He pulled the hood over my head and snuck back in, huh? I see how it is. You know, most people don't pull a fast one over me. Most people don't pull a fast one over me. How about the guy not long ago that was bitching about free plays, or not about free plays, not last donation day, but the time before that, because we had a losing day, got on and started bitching about the premium plays and then was asking me for more free plays. See, most people don't pull one over my head. Raymond, the foot is doing good. It still hurts, still sore to walk on, but healing nicely. Thank you. I think I got lucky. Jay Hugh, can I turn the volume? Yeah, I can turn it up just a tad bit right there before it hits that audio peak warning level. So I cranked it up a little bit. Hopefully that helps. Mike Smith says, Scott Kyle is a professor of bookology. I kind of like that. Cassie Reference says, Cap Nation is the real deal. See, here's the one thing, guys. If you're new to our channel, hit that subscribe button. Timothy Martin, good morning. Henry Warden, Mr. Warden, what's going on? Here's the thing about us. Is I always want to have one of the most interactive live chats that there is. Brad, yes I do. Yes I do. You know, I want to have one of the more interactive live chats. Don't matter how big we get. It might be 500 in here one day or 140 like there is now. It doesn't matter what the case is. Always want to have that interactive chat where I get to converse back and forth with you guys. Ty, good morning. So what we're going to do, we're going to roll right through some stuff. We're going to take a look at a couple of the baseball games. We're going to take a look at the college football game. Then we're also going to take a look at the NFL tonight as well. Dwayne, good morning. DDG, good morning. Should you go Ravens or Rams this week? Well, we're not just there just yet. One day I'll get logged into my account here. And then we can get everything rolling. A lot of people rolling that under. Dwayne Watkins says, Kyle, you're the man, hands down. Thank you. I appreciate that. Randy C., my adopted son. What's going on? Gabriel, good morning. Gabriel says he's a Yankees fan, but business is Tampa Bay last night. Absolutely. The Jalen says, you got worried about my foot. No, foot's good. It actually, for a lot of you guys that don't know, I was out wake surfing over the weekend. My parents were in town, so we took them out. And I sliced my foot on the fin of the surfboard, of all things. Swimming. I wasn't even surfing at the time. I was swimming. I just did like a power push and a kick just once, so I grabbed the back of the boat, pull over so I grabbed the rope. And my foot just sliced. I basically kicked the bottom of the fin. The fins are super sharp. And I literally filleted the bottom of my foot from like right below the toes straight down, like a 2.5-inch little fillet mark. And nice big wide gash, but I got lucky that I got it at an angle. So the flap just kind of laid back down right where it was and it's healing very nicely. Nice little line. I'll probably have a scar or whatever, but it's all good. Many scars on this body, that's for sure. Hurricane Delta coming. Absolutely. Everybody that's on the Gulf Coast. LT, Arturo P, Danny Daniels, Who Dat Bob, everybody that's down in that direction, definitely be safe. Definitely be safe. Don't mess around. Gabriel says the Yankees will tie the series. You know, here's the thing. They're putting their hope in Jordan Montgomery today. The Yankees are, and we're going to talk about that one. Matter of fact, we could talk about that one first. Because I do have a strong opinion on this. First of all, excuse me. The Yankees screwed up in Game 2. The Yankees screwed up by trying to play the Rays' game. When the Yankees brought in Garcia as the opener, for everybody that doesn't know, it's you use an opener when you just don't have a very big starting rotation. The Tampa Bay Rays have perfected the use of an opener. The Yankees have not. To say that the Yankees don't have a big enough starting pitcher rotation for the postseason is a crock of shit. To say that the Yankees couldn't field a 3 or 4 man rotation is full of shit. Now keep in mind, this postseason is different than any other postseason. Obviously the bubble, yada, yada, yada. The fact that there are no days off. That's what a lot of people don't realize. There are no days off in the bubble. During this series, if it goes 7 games, they're playing 7 days straight. From Game 1 to Game 3, there's 2 days separation. Whereas they would normally have a game, a day off, a game, a day off, a game. So a starter in Game 1 could pitch an elimination game in Game 3 and be on 5 days rest. Or if needed, he could pitch Game 2 with a day's rest. How many times did we see Mad Bum do that for the Giants and get the job done? The fact that they used Garcia as an opener, okay, whatever. After his 27 pitches and giving up a couple runs, you brought in J.A. Happ. He is at least a number 1 starting pitcher on at least 90% of all Major League Baseball teams. There's not one team out there that wouldn't give up a top prospect for J.A. Happ. You know he gets pounded by left-handed batters. You know he's getting ready to face 5 straight Rays left-handed batters when you put him in. So you just put him in a gunfight. When everybody's shooting 5.56 and 7.62, he's sitting there with a 22. Yankees screwed up. Yankees royally screwed up their pitching rotation. Is it going to cost them their postseason? If it does, it's because of Game 2, the coaching mistake by putting in J.A. Happ and then pulling him and not letting him go. The fact that you put him in anyways was the big mistake. It should at least be Happ in this situation, or worst case scenario, Happ at Game 3, Tanaka in Game 4. Either way, Tanaka was going to blow a game. Tanaka in the postseason is like the old Kershaw. It's always a gimme fade towards the end of the season. Tanaka is a pitcher who can't handle the pressure every time. Jeff says a gunfight with a butter knife, and J.A. Happ says he hates coming in like that. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. He's been very vocal about that over the years, especially the other day. Couldn't agree more, Jeff. Couldn't agree more. I mean, I get it. You brought in Garcia as an opener. Garcia knew he was going to be an opener. He knew he was going to be an opener. But anyways, that was game 2. Game 3, we faded. We took the Rays. We pounded the snot out of them. Good morning, Ross. I'll be sending you a text message when we get off the live show. I got something figured out for you, brother. So today, Rays are a dog again. Rays are plus 124 on the money line. Plus 1.5 on the run line. It was minus 160. It's now minus 165. Total on this one over 9. Is at plus money. Plus 105. As far as this one goes, when you start taking a look at the pitching matchup, I'm not all that in support of Montgomery being your savior. I'm just not. If Jordan Montgomery has to be your savior, to save your season in the postseason. Thank you, Andrew. I appreciate that. If Jordan Montgomery has to be your savior, I think you're in trouble. I think you're in trouble. Ryan Thompson, going to be the opener for the Rays. As far as this one goes, yeah, Montgomery did start pitching well coming in. Not the best as his tune-ups right before the postseason. Gave up 3 runs on 6 hits. Did have those big 8 strikeouts against the Blue Jays, though. Red Sox pushed him around on the 18th of September. Did have 7 strikeouts, but those 2 walks, 5 hits, and 4 runs didn't help him. Keep in mind, on September 2nd, Tampa Bay already beat him up. He made it 2/3 of an inning, gave up 4 runs on 5 hits, gave up 2 home runs. He has had some success against Tampa Bay. It's gone both ways, though. That I will give him. The success has gone both ways between Montgomery and the Rays. As far as this one, I think it's another case of we see a lot of runs, to be honest. Does it hit over 9? We'll find out. We'll find out on that one. Henry Warden says, looks like a good over. Taking a look at the line, a little more in depth. Let me go right back to it real quick because I had already moved on. Because I only have until 9 o'clock, so I've got 1 hour, folks. What happens is my stepson has, it's a rehearsal lunch. It's supposed to be a rehearsal dinner, they call it, but it's rehearsal lunch. He gets married on Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening. we've got about a 2-hour drive to the winery place that it's taking place at. So I got to be out of here at 9. First 5 over 5 is plus money at plus 103. I do lean towards that. As far as the side of the game, do lean towards the Rays. Plus 1.5, I think, is a bargain. Thank you, Henry. Appreciate that. Remember, a lean is just a lean. All right, guys, remember that. A lean is just a lean. Doesn't mean I'm firing on it. All right? A lean is just a lean. Doesn't mean I'm firing on it. Where's my Back to the Future Biff book? That's for people who don't bet. I actually bet on the games. But Tampa Bay and the Yankees first 5 over 5. It's plus money. It's plus 103. I like that. I like that. So since we've got 200 people here, I know you guys, if I give you guys a free play, you'll generously hit that thumbs up button. Help get our video trending on YouTube, right? I know you guys will, right? Cecil says, first 5 for me is shaky because I know Yarbrough is coming in. Well, I'm not planning on the runs coming from the other side. Yanks will be good for 1. Yanks will be good for 1 or 2. Thank you, Jay Hugh. I appreciate that. Yanks will be good for 1 or 2. Rays will be doing the rest of the damage. So, free play. And this is just for all you guys on here. Tampa Bay, the Rays and the Yankees, first 5 over 5. Now, when I say over 5, it'll probably shift at some point at BetOnline or your other book. If you guys don't have BetOnline, you guys might already have 4.5 minus $1.20-ish. So either 4.5 or 5, whichever one you get. First 5, I will be betting it. Excuse me. So we'll put that up on the Vibe Interactive Free Play board. Rays. And we get a little plus money action on it. Makes it a little more enticing. So up on the... Something shaky up there today. Odds page, have to let the webmaster know. The odds page is down currently. So I'll let our webmaster know the odds page is currently down. Alrighty, so nonetheless, there's one free play on the board. If you guys are new to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button right down below. And remember, I'm not going to give out a free play on every single game. Side, total, this, that. It ain't going to happen. But what I will give you is when I give you a free play, they will be stuff that I actually bet. Steven, yes. Premium plays are already out. Sabino, what's going on? You're very welcome for the show. I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Premium plays are out. My personal plays are out. They're locked. They're ready to roll. If you're not on board, now's the time to get on board. Gabriel says that shit might be 2-2 into the 6th. It might be 1-0 into the 9th. Or it could be 4-4 after 2. You just never know. You just never know. But I know what I'm putting my money on. Fade, follow, close your eyes. It doesn't really matter to me. I know what I'm betting. And to be honest, I mean, you can lead the horse to the water, but I can't make you drink. All right? I can't make you drink. So, I know what I'm betting. And nobody's forcing anybody to bet anything here. All right? We're all grown men and women. And if you're not, please leave the channel because you're not old enough to be here. But nobody's twisting anybody's arm. Fade, follow, or stay on the sidelines. Because it don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. Let me check. Let me check something real quick. All right, so the next game. We're going to go right back. We're going to circle right back. Atlanta Braves, Miami Marlins, Game 3. Braves looking for the sweep. Steven, that was exactly what it was. Here, let me fix that for you. Just log back in, Steven. You'll be good to go. FM Fernando says, premium plays or my personal plays? Either one, brother. They're both hot. They're both hot. They're both hot. Doesn't matter which one you want. Premium plays you get on the website. My personal plays you get directly from me. So either one. If you just want to get them on the website, nice and easy, you get them right on the website. Get the premium plays. Jacob, thank you for jumping on board the premium plays. I see you just jumped on board 3 days of premium plays. Jan, I know you just purchased the big combo package. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll be sending you my personal plays here very shortly. I know you're not new to our website. You've been with us for a while, so welcome back. Sabino, how can you get my personal plays? You need to sign up on the website, cappersdirect.com, click on the premium tab, and pick a package that says Kyle's personal plays. And then you can get on this good list as well. Alrighty, so nonetheless, Atlanta, Miami, Game 3. Miami on the brink of elimination, and they're going to 6-2 Sanchez today against Kyle Wright. All right, guys, Kyle Wright has been a kid on a mission. He had a couple games that were a little rough. Miami beat him up back on the 8th of September, the 14th of August. Miami hits Kyle Wright pretty damn good. He made it 4 innings, gave up 5 hits, 7 runs, with 2 walks and 4 Ks back on the 8th, and then the 14th of August, he went 3 complete innings, gave up 3 runs on 2 hits. And he had that big monster 6 walks in 3 innings. Braves game stayed under yesterday. First inning, no run cashed yesterday. And full disclaimer, Braves, Yankees, Dodgers, oh my, I don't play any of the no run in the first inning when it comes to those. Those 3 teams, I don't. The Jalen says, I think I'm going to ride 6-2 today. 6-2, 6-2, 6-2. He got roughed up by the Braves in his last meeting. His first meeting, they couldn't hit him for shit. He went 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, struck out 6, walked 1. The 23rd of last month, he only made it 3 innings against the Braves. Excuse me. I still got that sour taste of the Dodgers run line in my mouth last night. They put up 4 runs on 4 hits, 6-2 walk and 4 batters. Sabino says those are my 3 teams I don't play under in the first. I wouldn't. They probably have more leadoff home runs than any other team. As far as this one goes with Kyle Wright, 6-2. I do have a play on this one. All right? I do have a play on this one. I have a personal play. Okay? I do have a personal play on this game. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to know, you got to get on board. But as far as the total goes, as far as the side on this one goes, Kyle Wright, 6-2. The bats have been waiting to crack. All right? We've had a couple close games so far. 2-0. 9-5. Not that close, but close enough. Close enough. They put up 6 in the 7th. Remember, the Braves in Game 1 had that monster 7th inning. Other than that, they were down. They were losing. They were losing 5-3. There's not another team in baseball that has more come-from-behind victories than the Atlanta Braves. I think they're on to number 19 right now. I believe they have 19 come-from-behind victories from the 7th inning or later so far this season. Edward, be nice. Now, as far as this one goes with the total, eventually 6-2 is going to have his meltdown. Or maybe he pitches great like he did against the Cubs. But let's be honest, the Cubs batters are nowhere on the level of where the Braves batters have been. Braves batters have been remaining hot, with the exception of their 2 runs in yesterday's game. They were limited to 4 hits. That was it. But it doesn't take much when you're getting home runs from all the way around. I mean, Swanson hit a home run. Gurnott hit a home run. Hell, it wasn't Acuna Jr., Freeman, or Ozuna, or Markakis. Leave it up to the other guys to do it. The rotation for the Braves is deadly. So, as far as the total goes on this one, I go back and forth from over to under. I can plead a case for the over. I can plead a case for the under. But honestly, I'm going to go with the last outings for both pitchers. And both pitchers got tagged by the opposing team. I think some runs get scored. I think runs get scored fairly early. Cubs struggled against 6-2. The Cubs struggled against them, but who didn't the Cubs struggle against? The Braves have already seen them. So as far as this one goes, as far as the total on this one, the total over and under 9, I think the total over and under 9 is in the right spot, knowing what the Braves do playing from behind. Generally is the case. I think Miami puts up some runs today. Is it going to be enough to compete against the Braves who are laying $1.26? We're going to find out. Zach says the Cubs couldn't hit if any of us were pitching. Exactly. So I do lean towards the over in this one. I think we see some quality runs in this game. I think we see a good offensive game in this one. An Acuna Jr. home run. Might want to bet on that prop. Ozuna. There's another one. All right, so moving right along. We got 45 minutes. All right, I have to be off the live show right at 9. And literally, I got a split right at 9. Doesn't mean I'm not working. I've got my iPad with me, and I'm not in the wedding. My little one is. Flower girl. But I will be there working remotely from the winery. Can't say I won't be intoxicated, but nonetheless, I'll be working, all right? Live betting and all that good stuff. Remember the combo package, because I actually had a couple people text me this morning asking me what it was. It's a week of premium plays, a week of my personal plays, which if you were on it just the last 2 days alone, you'd be 10-2, 5-1, 5-1. Both had a sweep on opposite days. A week of premium plays, a week of my personal plays. You get guaranteed Saturday on Saturday for free. You get the UFC Max Fight Pick on Saturday for free. And then you also get the big Sunday NFL Guaranteed Game for free. Well, not for free, but included in your package for $300. That's the combo package. Or 3 days of premium plays, my personal plays, whichever one you want for $99. But it's going to be a big weekend. Got over hump day yesterday in fantastic fashion. Mike Smith, do I have a game of the week this week? Good question. Good question. If my game of the week takes place, it will be tomorrow. But as of right now, no. Remember, I will not always put out a game of the week. I know that disappoints some people, but here's my thinking behind it. I would rather not push out a game that I'm not willing to bet for an extreme amount of money for a game of the week caliber of a play. If I'm not going to bet it like it is, I don't want you guys to, okay? I value all my customers, all my clients. Most of you guys are like friends, family. And I know when we put out a game of the week, or guaranteed Saturday, or the big Sunday NFL game, or a game of the year, whatever the case may be, if we put out one of the big games, you guys bet it as such. So I would never want to put one out there where the risk outweighed the reward. So as of right now, I'm waiting to confirm it's 3 players on a game. And I'm not even going to mention what game it is or anything about it. But as of right now, I'm waiting to confirm 3 players, 2 on one side, 1 on the other. If I get what I need, then we can play and we can move forward and I'm comfortable betting it. But if not, if one is out, then I wouldn't touch it. And I won't let you guys either. So I should know tonight, or actually not even tonight. I should know later on this afternoon, late afternoon my time. I should know late afternoon my time, hopefully, or into the evening. So if we have it, we have it. If we don't, we'll have one next week or whenever the opportunity arises to hammer the books. But nonetheless, it's gonna be a good week. Brad says Kyle Ford dislikes. That's okay. You know, it's because I don't just go down the list and say take the Braves, take the Marlins, take the over, take the under. People want that shit. They can go watch SBR. They can go watch SBR. They'll give you both sides of the game 3 different times. Thank you, Sophia Smith. I appreciate that. You know, I bet the games. I bet the games for thousands of dollars. And if it's something that I'm putting my hard-earned money on, I want it to be the best opportunity because I know when I do it, you guys are going to do it as well. Jeff, where am I currently? I'm sitting in my underwear in the basement. No, I'm just kidding. I'm in our West Phoenix office. We have an office in Surprise, Arizona, and then Vegas. And we have a very small, and I know this is going to surprise some of you guys that don't know, but a very small satellite office in Hackettstown, New Jersey. We've got an East Coast presence, baby. We've always been there. Jay Hughes says, I think I'm the only supporter from Taipei, Taiwan. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, Jay Hughes. We have a lot of international clients. I'm not sure about Taiwan specifically. But you might just be. You might just be, and if you are, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. I know the time change is completely whack and completely different for you. So hopefully you're enjoying your Thursday evening. All right, so William, good morning. Good morning. You guys never know. You guys might find me in New Jersey soon. Going to visit. I have a house there, Scott. I have a house there. I go back and forth from time to time. I'm actually, I sneak in and out more often than not. But we built the house here, so that way we'd be closer for my mother-in-law, for my wife. All right, so I haven't been able to spend much time on the East Coast other than when I was in the Navy station in Norfolk. Other than that, it hasn't been... if I go to Jersey, can I do the accent? People tell me I sound like I'm from Chicago all the time. And I'm born and raised in Southern California. All right, so time to move along. We do got to get the show rolling. Brad, it's at noon our time. It's a lunch. It's at noon our time. But yeah, I'll be there is a rehearsal dinner or lunch, whatever you're supposed to call it. My wife made all the chargers for. She actually custom made them. All the chargers for the table. It's actually pretty neat. My wife went all out. All right, guys, moving on to college football. Almost 400 people here. First of all, if you're new to the channel, we go live 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. So what does that mean? Don't be late tomorrow. We'll be live tomorrow, 7 a.m. on the West Coast, 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Saturday and Sundays, we go live, 9 a.m. on the East Coast. 6 on the West Coast. Dark and early in the morning on the weekends. We break down all the games, put you guys on free plays, leans, the whole works. This is the barbershop talk of sports betting where anything goes. Just about anything goes. Just about anything goes. All right, so we're going to move right along. Rudy's Barbecue right off of the 10 and, what is it, Dice Art or whatever. I've actually been to a few. J. Hugh, yeah, we're going to do the Bucks and the Bears last. Scott, I've actually been there a bunch of times. It's good. It's good. I like that little potatoes that they make. Believe it or not, I've been to a few Jeep meet and greets there where everybody brings their big rock crawlers or their baby Jeeps and shows them off. All right, so game 303, 304. Tulane, Houston. And again, back to the live shows. If you're new to our channel, do yourself a huge favor. Hit the subscribe button right down below. There's a little red box that says YouTube in the lower right-hand corner of our video screen. Click it, hover your mouse over it. It pops up a small little box that says subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. Be the smartest thing that you did all weekend. Or all week, whatever you want to call it. That way you do not miss a beat on anything that we do. From going live to daily free play videos, you'll get notified. Subscribe, tap that little bell button. All right, game 303, 304. Tulane, Houston. The long-awaited 2020 college football season debut for the Houston Cougars. They're finally getting their season started. Thank you, Zachary. I appreciate it. We may not be the best out there, but we're pretty damn good at what we do. We bet on the games. I bet every game that I give out. And I don't blur out my bet amounts. I bet for thousands of dollars, and I show it off on a daily basis. Now, the Tulane Green Wave. We kind of got a love-hate relationship for them. Week number 1, we didn't take them. They played South Alabama. That game was 27-24. We did not touch that one. They did not cover the spread. South Alabama was getting 11.5. And they covered it. Their second game of the season against Navy. Guys, remember, live wager, live show. We were on Tulane. They were pounding Navy. They were up. It's like 24-0 at the half. They end up losing 27-24. They got murdered in the second half by Navy. I think I threw up in my mouth while we were watching that game live. Then the very next week, week number 3, we went right back to Tulane, but this time we made it our big guaranteed Saturday play. And for everybody that doesn't know, our big guaranteed Saturday play is one of our biggest bets of the entire week that we put a guarantee on. Guaranteed to win, or you get the next one free. It's a game that I step out on personally, and I put anywhere from 10 to 25 grand on it and show my tickets. They absolutely slaughtered Southern Miss in that game, 66-24. Big 42-point victory for us in that game. From week 2 to week 3 in college football, the love-hate relationship with the Tulane Green Wave, it was real. It was real. Andre, am I having any during the live shows or any live shows during the games anytime soon? I know I'm not today because I have the rehearsal lunch for my stepson's wedding. Friday I won't be because after the live show Friday, I'll film for Saturday morning's show or Saturday morning's free play video, and then I'll leave. And then I'll be back for the Saturday morning show. There's a possibility on Sunday that I could be really hungover or still potentially intoxicated. Hopefully I make it back for the show. All right? Hopefully I make it back for the show on Sunday. LT, thank you, but I'm tired of this shit. What are you tired of? I know that ain't the LT that I know. Unless he's tired of Hurricane Delta. Now, so maybe Sunday, maybe Monday, maybe we'll do one for sure 100% next week, Andre, because I like doing them. Maybe we'll do one next week. All right. Robert, thanks for jumping back on board my personal plays. Sherwin as well. Glad to have you back on board. I'll be sending those out to you guys right now. Give me 1 second, folks. And then we're gonna do this breakdown. We're gonna do the NFL game. Put you guys on more free plays. Again, thank you, Mr. Munoz, for jumping on board. Oscar, no problem. I'll take a look at that. As soon as I get off the live show, brother, I got you, okay? Or if I can figure out a way to multitask, which I'm fairly good at sometimes. Sherwin representing the 949. What's going on? Thank you for jumping on board the combo package. Alrighty, so. And again, Mike Roth, good morning, sir. Again, for everybody that's just tuning in, if you've never tried this before, there is a promotion where you can get 2 days of premium plays or 2 days of my personal plays for free. In order to do it, you need to go to our website, cappersdirect.com. All the instructions are right there at the very top of the page, or on the company's Twitter account, Cappers Direct LV, or mine at CapNation Kyle. Unfortunately, YouTube doesn't allow me to talk about those specific things on here. They've got their community guidelines. Oscar Ramirez, do you have an account on our website? I do not believe you do, because I just did a quick search and I don't see it. If you don't, do me a favor, go to our website, cappersdirect.com, click on the premium tab, pick out any package. It doesn't matter which one it is, because you're not actually purchasing anything. Just pick out any package, click the next button, put in your information, create a username, create a password. When it gets you to the page asking you for a credit card, don't worry about that. You can stop right there, and then just let me know. If we're still live, let me know, or email me again what your username is. That way I can activate your account, and then I'll get you on board my personal plays for the 2 days. All right, so back to the Green Wave and the Cougars, guys. First of all, Tulane averaging 39 points per game. Awesome offensive numbers. On the defensive side of things, they're giving up 25 points a game. That's to the likes of South Alabama, Navy, and Southern Miss. All right? They've been holding teams to 24-24, and right there in the middle, 27. Any idea why the Ravens game is off the board? I would imagine it's probably because of a potential positive COVID test on one of the players on one of the teams, or it could be a rumor. I would imagine, but I haven't really looked. Between them and the Bengals, I haven't really looked. Not this morning anyways, but I will when we get off the live chat or the live feed. Taking a look at their defensive numbers. We're going to start with defense first. The Tulane Green Wave guys are giving up just 119 yards a game rushing the ball, averaging just giving up 2.9 yards per carry. That's to the likes of Navy, guys. Navy, South Alabama, and Southern Miss, and we all know Navy is a running program. Excellent numbers when it comes to defending the run. Passing, giving up 260 yards passing the ball on average a game, giving up 9.2 yards per passing attempt. That number I don't like for their secondary. They're even Steven on turnovers. Shannon, I did not get your text yet, but I will. I actually see it right now. I see it right now. So give me a few when I get off the live show. I'll be able to take a look at it because I only got 24 minutes and then I got a split. But I will. I'll definitely take a look at it, Shannon, for you. We'll figure out what's going on there. As far as Houston, a lot of unknowns. Obviously, first game of the season. What did we see for so far in just about every single game that we saw from college to pro for first game of the season? Remember, there's no tune-up games. There are no tune-up games. There's no gimme easy non-conference games for these two teams or for any team so far, especially in the NFL. But what are we seeing today? Or what have we seen so far? Andre Tulane killed Southern Miss. That was one of our guaranteed Saturday plays a couple weeks ago. We see a lot of mistakes, a lot of rust, especially by the defense. Lamar did miss practice the last 2 days because of a knee injury, but it's not expected to stop him from playing. Tulane destroyed Southern Miss a couple weeks ago. Yes, 100%. What do I expect to happen here? First of all, we have a daily free play out on this one. All right, we have a daily free play out on this one already. As far as the total goes, we have a play on total. All right, we have a premium play on the total. But as far as the side goes, we're rolling with the dog here. Let's take a look at the line, all right? And I just said it. We're rolling with the dog here. They're +7, -115. It was actually a little bit better than that. I think it was -$1.12 last night. So the juice moved up a tad bit. I wouldn't be surprised to see this one down to 6.5 or maybe 6 before it's all said and done. Total on this one, 58.5. Total on this one is at 58.5. For everybody that doesn't know, I know I said 59.5 earlier, but it was actually 58.5. I wrote down 59.5, and it was actually 58.5. My chicken scratch. As far as everything else goes, on this one, first half line has Tulane catching 3.5, Houston laying 3.5 -$1.20. The first half total is over 29.5. Jeff, no, the guaranteed Saturday is not included in the premium plays. It's always a special. It's always a special standalone package. So depending on what book you have, you're always going to have different lines. We use Bet Online. They're the official sponsor of the show. as well as official odds of the show, and it's the lines that we use. First quarter total, 13.5. You guys know I love me some first quarter action. Love me some first quarter action, but you got to remember, you got to give Houston a little time. Houston a little time to get situated and get rolling. All right, guys. So as far as this one goes, free play. Tulane plus the 7. Tulane plus the 7. I'm making this one short and sweet. Obviously, there's not much that you can talk about when it comes to the Houston Cougars today because we haven't seen anything from them. Zach, any idea when the Oakland and the Dodgers games each will drop their pitchers? They don't have to anytime soon. They don't have to anytime soon. The Tulane Green Wave plus 7. Flash that free play board for you guys. I think our vibe board disconnected from the internet. But either way, Tulane plus a 7 is a daily free play. All right, that's not a premium play. That's not one of my personal plays. That's one of our daily free plays. Okay? Edward says, let's get the thumbs up to match. Maybe we get a nice freebie. Maybe you guys get like a whole lot of freebies if that was the case. To the 500 or so, roughly 498 people that are here, first of all, we do appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going to start doing the Bucks and the Bears game. I only have 18 more minutes before I got a split. Am I firm at 150? I don't make the rules when it comes to the prices. I did get my hand smacked for giving the promo code last week. I'm definitely going to try. To get something together again. But again, I unfortunately, I don't get to make the prices or the rules or any of that nature. But you guys know, I bend the rules all the time for where I can. All right, guys, taking a look. Bucks and the Bears. First of all, line on this one is down. The line keeps dropping. The juice has dropped. The Bucks are laying 3.5 at plus 100. -3 is minus 125. They're trying to keep it at that magic number of 3.5 right now. Sharps are absolutely pounding the Bears. Rich Pena says premium plays have been doing great. Absolutely, they have. They absolutely have. Premium plays have been red hot. 3-0 yesterday, 2-1 the day before. I think they've had one losing day out of the last, it's either 10 or 11. Thank you, NBA Real Tape. Appreciate it. Almost 12 there. Be safe. Have a good night. And we'll be, there we go. We broke 500 again today. Total on this one, 44.5. Excuse me, minus 107. You can get 44 minus $1.17. First half line, Bucks laying 2.5. Over and under 22. Last time I checked, which was before the live show, hour and a half ago, actually about an hour and a half ago, Mike Evans was listed as questionable. He will suit up. He will go out for warm-ups. He will test the ankle. And you guys know what that means. More than likely, he will be playing. But even if he doesn't, Brady will make stars out of lemons. He'll make lemonade out of lemons at one point or another. He's got a tough matchup today. I think he's definitely got a tough matchup today against the Bears. I got to tell you, I haven't given the Bears enough credit so far this year. I have not. Edward says if SBR can give out or can hit 1,000 giving out both sides on every game, you should definitely be there soon. Exactly. Zachary says literally zero consistency from the offense or coaching. Give me Brady. Lance says 27-12 Bucks. And I'm popping up all the good stuff for this one, guys. And you guys got to remember, line on this one opened up, and it was a lot higher. We've had some big line movement on this one. Bucks actually opened up as a 5.5-point favorite. They're down 3.5, down to 3.5, and that's primarily due to some sharp action. And remember, my take on the sharps or the public, I don't give, and I'm gonna give this for everybody that's out there. I don't give a shit if the public is pounding the Bucks, the sharps pounding Chicago, so-and-so's auntie or uncle or TT is betting the Bears up in Chicago, or Joe Blow is betting Tampa and he's got $100K on it. None of that matters to me. None of that matters. And it shouldn't matter to you either. What does matter when it comes to these numbers, because I'm going to tell you right off the bat, 76% of the tickets coming in are on the Buccaneers. Just 24% on Chicago. 63% rolling on the over, 37% rolling on the under. 85% of all money line bets, including parlays, all have Brady and the Bucks. Now, to say that the books are going to need the Buccaneers can definitely be a misconception. While there may be more tickets rolling in on the Buccaneers, there's bigger tickets and bigger money rolling in on the Bears, courtesy of the self-imposed title sharps, people that call themselves a sharp bettor. Let's be honest. What is a sharp bettor? Technically, if you go to and ask a bookmaker, go ask any of the directors down at any of the sports books, what is a sharp bettor? He's going to tell you it's somebody who consistently beats the closing line day in and day out. It's a fact. Anybody who wants to label themselves as a sharp and give themselves a self-imposed title and say, oh, that was a square play, you took the Buccaneers, or that was a square play, you took the Saints, whatever the case may be. If somebody has to give themselves that title, they're a douchebag. All right? Sharps win, sharps lose. The public wins, the public loses. The books win, the books lose. But this information is valuable to you. Not to know where Joe Blow is betting, or some blonde bimbo. Where this information is useful is when you should bet and how you should bet it. What that means is, let's just say you want to take the Bears. All right, let's say you want to take the Bears and you want to take them plus the points. If you're taking the Bears plus 3.5, you already missed the boat. Your boat sailed 3 days ago. Ship already left port. It's gone. You were getting 5.5. Now, the Bears may cover even at 3.5, but you're not a sharp bettor. You could have had 5.5. It would have been a better line. So if you know that the sharps are going to be pounding the Bears and they're going to pound that line down, and yet even though the books are the sharps are pounding the line, the numbers are staying at 3.5. They're staying there for an obvious reason. But let's just say you're going to still hammer the Bears. You should have done it at 5.5. So you use this information to your advantage. Good morning, Aaron. You use this information to your advantage. Knowing that they're going to pound it, they're going to drop that line, you bet it sooner rather than later. But let's just say you're waiting to take the Bucks. If you know You did your research, you did your analysis, everything matches up. And you're taking Tampa Bay. Now, I'm not saying that's who we're taking. I'm using this as an analogy. If you know you're going to be taking the Bucs, you don't want to bet it on Monday or hell Sunday when the new lines come out, or Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, knowing that they're going to play Thursday and that the Sharps are going to come in and they're going to take that 5.5 and they're going to pound it down to 3.5. No, you wait. Where's the line right now? It's 3.5 at even money, plus 100. 3 is minus 125. More big bets come in. They're going to have to drop it to 3. So you wait, and you wait. You wait Sunday, you wait Monday, you wait Tuesday, you wait Wednesday, and now here it is Thursday, and you're getting 3 at minus 125 or 3.5 at even money. So if you know that the sharp action is coming in, the bigger bets are coming in, pushing that line down, you sit back and you wait. And you wait and you wait and you wait. Use it to your advantage. Don't use it because Joe Blow or some dingbat or some clown is betting the Bears, or somebody's betting the Bucs, or some sharp is on the under, or some sharp is on the over. It doesn't matter where they are. What matters is what you're betting. That's the only thing that matters, is where you decide to bet. For me, it's for where I decide to bet. For instance, the total. It's at 44.5 right now. 44.5 minus 107. You can get 44 minus $1.17. Trending in the downward direction. All right? As of right now, 63% on the over, 37% on the under. Some big bets have been rolling in. This spread was, the percentage spread was actually higher. It was in the 70 percentile on the over. So if you know that money's coming in on the under and that line is trending in the downward direction, if I'm waiting or if I'm on the over, I'm going to kick back and I'm going to wait. Because that line is dropping, I will kick back using this information and I will wait. So I can wait for the line to get lower and I can bet at a better number. Now, if you're taking the under and you know that line's dropping, you should be betting it now. Don't wait until 5 o'clock Pacific time with a 5:20 start, knowing that the line's dropping, because that line may just drop even more. We've seen NFL games where the line will move two points in a day. So use this information to your advantage. Somebody says fade the public on the over. Fading the public wins, the public loses. Sharps win, sharps loses. Circles are circles. Squares are squares. Squares are not round. My waist may be, but squares aren't. Books lose, books win. Bet the number, not the people. Bet the number, not what other people are doing. If you base it off of where the public is betting, and that's all you're going to do, J. Hugh, Earth is flat. Exactly. And eventually you fall right off the edge. All right, so on to the analysis of this, because I only have 6 more minutes, unfortunately. Tampa Bay, 3-1 straight up, 2-1-1 against the spread, 3-1 to the over. Bears, 3-1 straight up, 2-2 against the spread, 2-2 on the over. Mr. Warden says just do your homework. Absolutely. Cecil says insight from the GOAT. Listen up. I agree. That's valuable information. Nobody else will tell you. Squares aren't round. Best info. Yeah, that's the best that you're going to get here. It's the best you're going to get here. Squares aren't round. All right, so first of all, throw out some stuff just to screw with some people. The Bears, 9-1 against the spread in their last 10 games at home before playing Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. Tampa Bay, 9-21-2 against the spread when playing in the month of October. Historically, a bad team in the month of October. Well, they didn't have Brady. They didn't have Gronk. They don't have what they have. Zachary, squares aren't round, plus 100. Hammer it. Book it. Now, the Bears 8-2 on the under at home. That's only when they're playing with Trubisky in their last 10 games with them. Trubisky's riding the bench. Big Dick Nick getting the start today. Home team's 4-1-1 in their last 6 meetings. Throw that shit right out the window. Somebody wants to tell you they're 4-1-1 in their last 6 meetings for the home teams. It doesn't matter. Square peg, round hole, bet it. Book it. They haven't played in 2 years. And last time I checked it, 2 years ago, Brady was a Patriot. Winning a Super Bowl. Completely different set of parameters. Because we all know Big Dick Nick wasn't with the Bears 2 years ago either. Now, is he going to be their savior today? Or is he going to just keep them in the same rut that they've been in? You've got Tampa Bay averaging 30 points a game on offense, led by Tom Brady. Averaging just under 100 rushing yards a game, 98 yards a game, 3.9 yards a carry. Would love to see that number a tad bit higher. Would love to see it in the 120 range. Hell, 110 would be a little bit better. But we'll take it. 3.9 yards per carry. It's okay. It's a little subpar, but we'll take it. 274 in the air. 7.1 yards per passing attempt. 12.4 yards per point on average. Jehu dropping dimes in the stat department. The Bears averaging 21.2 points per game on offense. The Bears doing Bears things yet again. But somehow, some way, the Bears find themselves 3-1 on the year. They beat the Lions, they beat the Giants, they beat the Falcons, and then they play Pick Six Rivers, and they lose 19-11. They finally faced a quality opponent, and they got beat. Fact. Bears averaging 110 yards on the ground a game, 4.4 yards per carry, 233 in the air, 5.9 yards per passing attempt. When it comes to the defensive side of things, through 4 games, one team is +2 on turnovers, and that's the Bucs. You've got the Bears -1 on turnovers. Not surprising. The Buccaneers rush defense is holding teams to 64 yards per carry. 64 yards carrying the ball per game. 2.7 yards per carry on average. That's against the Saints, the Panthers, the Broncos, and the Chargers. Jay Hughes says the Bears beat 3 bad teams. I concur. The Bucs defense, their secondary, giving up 248 yards in the air, 7.2 yards per passing attempt is what they're giving up. The Bears on defense, giving up 20.2 points per game. Bears defense, not that bad. Although teams have been able to run the ball against them a fairly decent amount, giving up 115 yards on average per game, 4.2 yards per carry, giving up 230 in the air, 6.2 yards per passing attempt. 64 yards per carry, I'd definitely take the over as well. As far as this one goes, now we have plays on every which side direction, all right? We have free plays on every which side direction. I am going to throw a little love out there, all right? I am going to throw a little love out there. And I'm going to go against the grain because we are going against the grain on this one. And I do have to get off the live show. 635 people here. I wish, or we had up to 640, I think it was. I wish I could stay live forever. First of all, for everybody tuning in, we go live 7 days a week. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. We break down all the sports, put you guys on free plays, leans, etc., etc., etc. So tune in Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. Saturday and Sundays we go live. an hour earlier, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. Tomorrow we'll be breaking down college football, Major League Baseball, the NBA Finals, game number 5. We're in the Monmouth jersey where they're undefeated. We'll be breaking down all of that action tomorrow as well. More free plays every single day. So hit that subscribe button. You guys want to get on board? You want to get our premium plays? My personal plays, feel free to buy a package. Plenty of them on the website to choose from. 3 days of premium plays, $99. 3 days of my personal plays, $99. The big combo package, which is a week of premium plays. You also get a week of my personal plays. You get our big guaranteed Saturday play on Saturday, the UFC Max Fight Pick, the Sunday NFL Guaranteed Play, which we're undefeated in, 4-0 on the year, and we'll be 5-0 after this year. That's $300. You get instant access to it all. So, nonetheless, Gennaro says, we're the sharp 7 days a week. Absolutely. Tony Ming, we're not the cheapest of services, but I actually bet the games, and I bet them for thousands of dollars. So you want to deal with somebody that actually bets, that actually has skin in the game and proves it on a daily basis, doesn't pull the Twitter bullshit and hides his bets, then you're in the right place. But if not, maybe it's not for you, no big deal. Keep tuning in the live show. We give out free stuff all the time, and I'm happy to. All right, guys, so we're going to get another winner up on the board for you guys. All right, going to get another winner up on the board for you guys on the Vibe Interactive board. So let's move this around just a little bit. Boy, did that screw it up, right? All right, so it just wants to be a pain in the ass this morning. So we'll go back down here. Yep, we're going to go be squares today, folks. All right, we're going to go be squares today. If you want to buy it down, or you want to take it at the 3 minus 125 option, that's completely fine. I don't think we're going to need it today. Who have the Bears beat? They've beat nobody. They beat 3 shitty teams, and they lost to a still subpar Indianapolis Colts led by Pick 6 Rivers. All right, Bucks laying the 3.5 at even money, plus 100. All right, Brady will probably throw a pick. That's fine. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Edward says 700 live might buy us a few minutes, and then the missus is going to be pissed. All right, guys, I do have to get out of here. I do apologize. I would love to stay live and give you guys a bigger breakdown and more time, but unfortunately, I do have to run. Stepson gets married this weekend, so we've got a rehearsal dinner. A rehearsal lunch, actually. So, with that being said, one thing I want to emphasize before we get out of here, always bet within your means. All right, anything can and will happen in sports betting. And we've got a play, part of our package on the total. I've got a personal play on it as far as the total, as well as some first half and some team totals as well. So for everybody that's tuning in, thank you. Amazing show this morning. Let's see you guys here tomorrow. All right. Thank you, Dope86. I appreciate it, Neil. Yes, Scott, I got to get out of here. And next time you travel through my area, Scott, let's grab lunch or beer, one of the two, or both. All right, guys, good luck. Always bet within your means. Gennaro, I appreciate it. Thank you for being on board. Remember, guys, you want to get on board, go purchase a package on the website. And just because I'm there doesn't mean I'm not working. So a lot of games today and a lot of money to be made. So I look forward to working with each and every single one.